Oh, this lighting though. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Subscribe. Today's video, I am going to be doing an apartment tour. I've done one before, but it was a little bit of a sketch, was a little bit of a comedy routine, so it wasn't really a serious apartment tour. So that's another reason why I'm doing another one, and a real one. Also, my apartment's like so different from then. Like my taste is really evolved. A couple of you guys have been asking me to do one. You've been asking me, you know, where do I get this and where did you get that, and give us a tour. Now let's get started. Okay, so I'm just gonna take you right through the beginning. Like as you walk through, I'm gonna give you a POV tour of my place that I live. This is, whoa, you're already kind of getting a really unique look. Whoa, it's like so trippy. You can see the monitor. You can see my apartment. What? So you walk in. This is your first view. Okay? Nothing too crazy. We got the main living space here. Turn to the left. We got closet and bathroom. Got a little bit of a Carrie Bradshaw situation. However, not as cute if you ask me, but we'll get to that later. So first we walk in. We got that arched walkway. It's gorgeous. We walk in, we got a cat trying to escape. What's the deal? You don't like it here? So we walk into my main living quarters. That's what I call it. We were just in the West Wing. Now we're in the main living quarters. Focus on my face. Okay. So this is my little sitting area where I never sit. Pretty much the only people who sit there are my cat Maybe and podcast guests. It's more for show, not to be pretentious, but you know, I do have a sitting area in my house that is just for guests and for show. This chair, actually very interesting. I got this off Craigslist. Not a good idea for a young woman to be perusing Craigslist and picking up furniture from strange men, but I did it. I took a gamble and everything turned out great. This chair was actually fugly, okay, if I do say so myself. I really wanted one of those mid-century modern kind of chairs, but they were all so expensive. I found this beat up, ugly one collecting dust on Craigslist for $40. I went and picked it up because I saw the potential. Okay, this leather used to be gold, okay? Like gold, like not even a good, cute gold, like, ugh. Disgusting. And the wood was very beaten up and it was a lighter wash. So this chair was just really ugly. I refurbished it. It's a little hobby of mine, which we'll kind of talk about more as we go. I sanded the wood, I re-stained it and glossed it, and I got a vinyl spray paint, which you can use on vinyl, obviously. Hello. And I painted the leather and or vinyl or whatever the hell, and now it's black. And look, it doesn't look like or feel like paint. It's just a chair. And this pillow is from Target, and this is from IKEA, and it just looks very cute and quaint. This wall hanging, I think I made it last Christmas-ish, when I was doing Vlogmas. I think I talked about making one of these wall hangings, and turned out kind of ugly, but just like I wanted it to. Then I have this plant. These things are great. I kill every plant, but this one holds up. So I got this plant at, I want to say IKEA, and I got the stand from Urban Outfitters. This is also Urban Outfitters, this picture. I love this painting. This is by an artist called Leah, I forget. This is Wizard's cat house that he used to sleep in all the time. And I left it there because he loved sleeping in it so much. But then it became storage for microphones and other podcast equipment. So he has been, where are you? Banished. Yeah, I said it. Are you still sad about it? Oh, come on. That's a lamp from IKEA, which is so ugly. I don't use it and it needs to be garbage. My couch, also from IKEA. I tufted the cushions myself, as you can see, because this one's missing and this one is loose. Did not do a great job. However, it was like an ugly couch, but it was a good price point. And then I also put, excuse me, come on. I'm trying to film. Put some of my own legs on, okay. My own legs on it, and not my own legs, not mine. Like I bought, you guys always ask about these Rachel Antonoff pillows. Okay, I'm finally going to address it. So anyway, just kidding. Yeah, about these pillows. These were never for sale. This was a Rachel Antonoff design. My brother's girlfriend is friends with Rachel, and after this season where she featured this pattern in a lot of her designs, she gave her extra fabric and her and I made pillows. So these are some custom Rachel Antonoff pillows, and that's the story about those. At the time when I made them, this was perfect because I literally had that exact haircut and it literally looked exactly like me. It was freaky. These both, oh, this one's from IKEA. This is from Target. I love that guy. I like pink accents, as you can see. That is from Urban Outfitters as well. A lot of you guys ask about that. That is an Atelier Bingo tapestry. He is a designer. He makes really amazing stuff. Check out his Instagram. I can't really forward any of his things, but he did a collaboration with Urban Outfitters and I snagged that puppy. This is my coffee table situation. Since I live in a studio, I kind of want to always make the most of my space. So instead of having like one big coffee table, I have two little nesting tables. This one, I'm going to point with my foot now, is from Amazon. And then this one I made. I actually hate this table. It's rough. I didn't sand it enough. I don't like the color that I stained it, to be honest. So right now it's kind of temporary, but I don't really care enough. Coasters from Target. Target is like my secret place to get really cute apartment things, okay? Don't hate on it. You gotta really search and you'll find some really good stuff. Then I have a huge TV. It doesn't look that big on camera, but like, boy, it's a big one. I don't know anything about TVs. I went without a TV for so long, but my brother, who is super into TVs, got a new one and gave me this 80-pound plasma screen TV. I think it's like 55 inches or something, like it's huge. And so this has been great. I love it. He also gave me his Apple TV, and so now I'm like living it up. I remember like the first 2 weeks I got it, I don't think I left my apartment. I just like kept watching movies. This media table I also get questions about, which flatters me so much because I made it. I built it. This piece, this top piece, well, okay, maybe I didn't build it, not all of it. This top piece was actually, if you can visualize it now, was a wooden planter. So imagine it sitting upright with a bunch of dirt in it. That's what it was. I found it on the curb. I cleaned it out. I sanded, stained, not that well. I am filming, please. Gosh. Over here, I love this little corner. I know this looks very phallic, and that is why I picked it. Just kidding. I just really wanted a cactus, and it just so happens to look like a penis. But I love this thing. I got this pot at Lowe's. I got the cactus at Lowe's, and the stand is also from Urban Outfitters. My dying aloe, I just can't. And then just stacked on some books for effect. This plant, also amazing. These are, what are they called? Something with a P. They can't die. You can't kill them. Just keeps thriving. My fave candle at the moment, which is the Maison Louis Marie. I have just this little glass jar, which I think I got out of the Target clearance section, and it just has some of my faves. This is an Aesop moisturizer I put on my hands and feet. This is like a little Lush thing that I use on my cuticles. A little, this is just pretty. My Balm.com and a lighter, which isn't a Glossier lighter. I just put Glossier stickers on it. And then this is the book I'm currently reading. This is called Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. And then moving on to my bed. I freaking love my bed, okay? So I made this bed out of wooden pallets. So like those huge pallets that they move concretes in. I found a supplier in LA that sold new ones, because a lot of them, if you find them like on the side of the road, they're so dirty. They have like cement remnants in them. It's not good. But these were brand new, and I got them for really cheap. And if you can see, I've had to, like these, you can tell which panels are new. I've had to go to Home Depot and put my, and add some panels just for stability, because some of them are a little bit too rickety, a little bit too spaced out. But check this out. Didn't notice this until after. MAGA. That's some sort of code that they use for like cement or something, but it also means, oh, you know what it means, so whew, yikes. What I also love about it is, look at this. Oh honey, now that is stunning. The duvet cover is from Urban Outfitters, and the pillowcases are also from Urban Outfitters, except for this one, which is a silk pillowcase, and then this is from Urban Outfitters. Love Urban, love Target, love IKEA. But I love this pallet bed because you don't need a nightstand, so it's like perfect for a studio. Yeah, hard to clean though. I sometimes have to like lift it up, like see, got a cat hair ball. Sometimes have to lift it up, really get under there. Over here we have fans, which are currently turned off, even though it is 90 degrees in LA, despite it being October. I will throw a parade when I can put those fans in the garbage. I'll just get new ones next year because I hate them. But they're off now so that you guys can hear me. And so yeah, you can say I sweat for my craft. Over here I have a little thing from IKEA. I kind of hate this. I don't really like it, but I just had like these baskets under my vanity, which looked really ugly. Not that all these cords look better, but anyway, my fragrance was up there. I really need to downgrade. This is giving me anxiety. Moving on, my makeup. That is kind of organized, kind of not. More makeup, hair stuff. Internet. This mirror is huge, and it is from Urban Outfitters. It's not connected to the wall, so if there's ever an earthquake, this baby is going down. Some perfumes, a candle that I keep here only because, whoops. So I'll just put that right back there. A couple of you guys asked where I got this table. Also, I built it. This one I actually built with my bare hands. Bought all of this wood, built it. I wanted something so specific in size that didn't exist, because since it's on the end of my bed, I wanted to be able to have room to kind of walk through and sit there, and everything was either too long or came out too far, so I thought, hey, do it yourself. This plant, still dead. This is like my third one. I killed them all. Oh, I forgot to show you. These are just some baskets under my, I love mixing textures. These are some baskets, both from Target. Who would have guessed? These I keep blankets in. This one I keep blankets in. This one is cat toys, which is nice because they know where the cat toys are and they go in and they take them out themselves. Last time you guys saw my apartment tour, I had a different rug. These are from, this bottom one is from overstock.com. It's just a jute rug. Then I have another jute rug from Urban on top of it, and it gives this kind of like, you know, I don't know. Moving into the kitchen, I have a really big kitchen. It's unusually large for a studio. So I'm gonna go all the way to the end. Look at it, it's like the size of my entire apartment in length, but it's not that nice, and I'll show you why. It's like not practical. So over here is kind of like my workstation slash I never work here. So I should work here, I really should, but I end up always just working from my laptop on my bed. But this is here for work if I ever decide. This chair is vintage. My brother gave it to me. It is Maybe's favorite spot, as evidenced by the hair. This is my little cork board that I love. Yes. Computer, still broken. Still broken. It wasn't just a bit in my last video. This thing, what happened, it still works. It still works perfectly. Like, there's nothing wrong with it other than aesthetically. This corkboard used to be on the wall, and this is why I don't hang stuff on my walls anymore, because these are like old plaster walls. This came crashing. I came home to this massacre. This was hanging up above my computer. I came home to this having fallen off the wall, knocked my computer down, smashed it on the tile floor. This is just kind of a whole big mess. It's like an organized mess though. These I got from IKEA and I just kind of stack. It's like a storage thing, and this is why I say it's like not practical. It's hard living in a studio because I don't really have any storage space, so everything's kind of out in the open. This is where I keep like all my nail stuff. Yes, I will be doing a nail video soon, I promise. Hair stuff, books, and like random stuff. Oh, there's candy up there. These are like extra skincare products that I don't have room for in my vanity. Random stuff. Some of my tools. Moving through the kitchen, this is where my cats eat and make a huge mess. Little pantry area. My fridge. This is why I don't like my kitchen that much. First of all, second of all, no dishwasher. No dishwasher. Not the biggest deal. I'd rather have a working oven or like something that was built in this last century. I love these built-ins so much, but it stops right there because I obviously can't get up that high. Last thing is closet and bathroom. My closet's kind of a mess. Like, it's, like I said, really not like that practical. The only shelves in here are at the very top, so I tend to keep things that like I don't know what to do with. So I have these like plastic bins. There's like camera equipment, sheets, like all my DVDs, like my Nintendos are up there, my computer box. These are like some hooks I keep. This is like such a mess. This is my backpack. I have like, I keep like my camera in there and stuff. I just have like jackets hanging there. I hang my purse there. This is a cool tote with all of my Glossier makeup bags in it. Most of my things are hanging. I have a shoe rack also because I have too many shoes, and if I keep too many of them on the floor, my cats lay on them and then they get covered in cat hair. And then these are just plastic storage bins for like underwear, pajamas, leggings, etc., etc. Bathroom. Not my favorite either, but I make do with what I have. Very beautiful view of a concrete wall. So I showed a little bit of this in one of my recent vlogs. I just made it look very pretty and things like that. This is a washcloth. Whoops, get that out of here. Skincare. This is like the stuff I'm currently using or that I reach for more frequently. Everyone always points out my dirty towels. Here's the story. I'm finally breaking my silence. I always buy white towels, and my mom always taught me that because towels get dirty, right? What you're seeing here is makeup. That is makeup from my hands, from my face, from anywhere. I just like wipe everything onto that towel because instead of having to replace them all the time when they get dirty and stained, I take all of my towels and linens, my shower curtain is white, everything, and I throw it in the washer with bleach and hot water, and then they're like new when they come out, and then you can dirty them all over again. Yeah, another thing I don't like about this bathroom is that like the tile is so dingy. Like, I clean this shower all the time, but it's just dingy forever. It needs to just be replaced, but if I owned the place, I would replace it, but I don't. I rent. Just have like my things here. I put candles in my bathroom now because I only shower in candlelight now. This side's a little bit of a mess, but oh, just side note, I've been loving this Lancer polish. Anyway, so that's my bathroom. That's literally my whole apartment. I have nothing else to show you. I've showed you it all. So that's where I live. I love it so much. However, I'm probably going to be moving within the next year because, oh, it's so blue. I want to live on another side of town. Also because, like I said, this is an old building. It's not uncommon for LA to have like very old, like Spanish style buildings from like the 20s, and that's what this building is. Only thing is it's not renovated to my liking. Like, you know, it has kind of the bare minimum. Like, I don't have a lot of outlets, which is why my TV and like I have cords everywhere because I constantly have to run extension cords. Like, they didn't update it like since the 90s basically, and now people have way more electronics and things like that. I don't even have an outlet in my bathroom. Another reason, which is the main reason, is that there's no air conditioning in here, and which isn't uncommon for a lot of these buildings and a lot of places in LA, that there's no air conditioning, but people get portable air conditionings or they get a window unit. I can't have either one of those because since they haven't updated the power in this place since the 90s, we don't have the capacity. And this is a small building, probably like 16 units. We don't have the capacity for air conditioning units. Like, it would trip the circuit breaker every time we turned it on. So I have fans, and most of the time it's bearable in the summer. I don't want to say most of the time. I'd say half of the time it's bearable, but then the other half is beyond miserable. Like, I can't even begin to describe, and my cats suffer from it and I suffer from it, and I've done it for 2 years now and I'm just done. I need an air conditioner. I don't care. Like, I'm just not doing it again. I decided this summer, I was like, that is it. I can't work. I work from home, you know, I film videos, I do the podcast, and you know, I have to turn off the fans and things like that, and it is just awful. And my cats lay around and they're trying to get relief, and I can tell they're hot, and it's just feels cruel. And so if I could, I would plop this baby up because I love my apartment. Like, it's cute and it's so big, like for a studio, and it has everything I need. But if I could pick it up and plop it somewhere else and kind of like reconfigure like the power situation, then I would have no reason to leave. But you know, those things are pretty important to me, so I'm probably going to be moving before next summer. But yeah, that's my whole apartment. That's where I live. This is where I spend most of my time. I'm sure you kind of recognize some of the places from like my Instagram and things like that. But yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and I will see you in my next video.